Hi, welcome back. Communication versus conversation. Last week I shared the first 5 differences that I've included in this infographic that you can see here. And the reason I put this together was that I still see communication being executed badly in many organisations, mainly because it ends up being one directional. And it's a monologue rather than a dialogue, and it's delivered without asking for feedback. And I thought that maybe if we thought about our communication more like a conversation, we could start to overcome those mistakes. So this week I'm going to explore the last 5 items on the infographic. And communication is often a single event to move people towards an outcome, where conversation is a series of events, of engagement to achieve an outcome. It's very different. And we need to have a continual conversation about change, because change will change. What we're planning to do could get impacted by internal factors, external factors, changes in customer preferences, changes in the way consumers behave, changes in suppliers, changes in government, you name it. Things have influence. So our changes may change direction. So we need to have a continuous conversation, not a one-off announcement. Our conversation needs to start with why. Why do we need to change? We too often, I still see it, and I've been talking about this for so long, people start with what we need to do and how we're going to do it. They say we need to do digital transformation and we're going to invest in artificial intelligence. You haven't told me why. Is it to remain competitive? Is it to attract more customers? When you start with the why, the sense of urgency that Kotter talked about, start with the why, then everything else falls into place. And it addresses what's in it for me. And we need continuous engagement as well to get people's feedback and responses that share their feelings, emotions, ideas, to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And one story I love is John Jefferson Green. You've probably never heard of him. I hadn't until a while ago. And he worked in a shop, an ice shop. This was before 7-Eleven used to be called Southland Ice Company, something like that. And they sold ice blocks before ice came in bags, blocks before people had refrigerators. And back in the 1920s. And the ice company was going to go out of business. 7-Eleven, as we know it now, was going to go bankrupt. Refrigerators were coming into the homes of the more wealthy. And John Jefferson Green had the idea, well, why don't we also sell products customers need, such as bread, eggs and milk? So in the store he worked in, he talked to one of the co-founders, and they said, yeah, let's do it. And therefore your convenience store was born. The rest is history. So a shop worker can have some of the best ideas, but unless you are involving him in the conversation, you're not going to know. Talk to you tomorrow.